He's like, oh my God, Lord Jesus, help me, Lord Jesus, help me, help me. Like every time she was getting hit, it reminded me like them Looney Tunes when they were seeing stars. And she was
they were
Lord
seeing
Jesus,
stars,
help me, Lord
and they're
Jesus,
just
help me, Lord Jesus, help me. They fall down the stairs.
They're just getting murdered.
Oh man, it was just terrible. She thought she was big shit. She got handed shit. She did get handed a big pile of shit.
Papa Joe DeMeo of the Papa Joe Show is going to be our next guest here on the show. He released a single this year, and it's getting attention worldwide, supposedly.
What? Is that what he said, or is it?
That's what he said. I would be very happy to have you join our family of stations playing Keep Rollin' Long by the Papa Joe Show. And we are going to get Papa Joe on the telephone here in a few seconds. Let me pull him up on the old Skype-a-rooney, the old holla-holla here on the Skype-a-rooney. And
man, I love doing this show with you, man.
Awesome. This is a hell of a deal. This is a great deal on Sunday. We've had our share of co-hosts, and you're very damn entertaining, my friend. It's definitely something.
I'm proud to be.
Papa Joe DeMeo.
Some of the shit that I say, I'll be like, where the fuck did I come up with that at?
Hello?
Hey, Papa Joe, it's Jiggy Jag. How are you, sir?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. See, he's already got some energy. And I got our co-host Derek Scaife with us in studio, and we had a little bit of time, so I wanted to give you a holler on the old Skype and see what was going on, my friend. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm a Vietnam veteran. I've been in music since I was about 5 years old.
Did you say Vietnam?
Yep.
I quit music for about 27 years, and then I came back to it in about 2008. And I've been going gung-ho since then.
Shit he done seen in his lifetime?
Oh, shit. The stuff this guy's probably seen?
Yes.
You've probably seen your share of craziness over your time, my friend.
Oh yes, I've seen quite a bit of stuff, and that's pretty much the stuff I write about. I write about the things that have gotten me down and made me say, what the hell? And then I also write about the things that saved me, things like love and women and shit like that keeps you going.
Hey, I don't know if I can agree with you on women saving us, but they do keep us going.
Well, yeah, it depends. I had my share of them and then found the right one. Yeah, I got lucky. Matter of fact, today's my 38th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Hey, you're a true scholar.
Yeah, nowadays that's a rarity,
a rarity. A rarity? That is an understatement.
Yeah. But so basically what I do is I write what I call new classic rock, and I put a band together in 2009, and after several changes, we came up with the configuration that we have now, and we're hoping to just keep moving forward and keep rolling along, so to speak.
Now, you've managed to put a lot of stuff together and make some stuff happen. What is your philosophy on life, my friend? Now that you've seen everything and done everything, pretty much.
Pretty much, it's just you got to keep rolling on. You can't give up. You got to keep going because, like most of my life, I was kind of held back from the music scene and stuff. We grew up in the generation of, hey, be a lawyer or a doctor or something like that, and I was more into the arts and shit, but didn't really have that backing for that. Now that all my kids are grown up and I've got 9 or 10 grandsons.
Oh shit! You got the Brady
I'm finally living my dream by going after that brass ring and getting my music out to the world. Hey. Which Keep Rolling Long has seemed to be a big stepping stone for me because it's getting worldwide play everywhere. We're big in Germany and UK, Sweden. I found out the other day we have fans in Italy and in Croatia. So, and we've got Barstow, California, which we've been on their list for over a year. And then we have Boston Rock Radio. They got us going for over a year. Lois High up in Canada. So everybody's been really supportive of what I'm doing. So it's my philosophy is, hey, if people are liking it, I'm going to keep doing it.
It's kind of crazy that you just said the day that you grew up in. The day that you grew up in was kind of, you hate everybody, but you better come fight for our country. That's the day you grew up in. Unless you're fighting, get the fuck out of here. You're either doctor or lawyer. Anything else don't fucking matter.
Yeah. You gotta stand up for what's right, and you gotta stay with it too. You can't back down and shit.
Yeah, the day you grew up in, a musician was not necessarily a praised thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I mean, I did a lot of the garage bands and stuff like that as a teenager and everything, but then after Vietnam, it was like more of a do it for myself and just as a therapy thing for a while. Yep. And then I started playing again.
I believe it was definitely therapy. I definitely believe it was therapy.
Yeah. Music is a good therapy. Yeah. Even just listening to it is therapy, Yeah.
I ain't been in Vietnam. I grew up on Kansas City streets, which was fucking bad, but not Vietnam. And sometimes I write just to hear myself, just for therapy.
I'll tell you what, sometimes some of these inner city streets are worse than Vietnam.
You know what I'm saying?
Depends where you're at and who you are,
So I'd listen to my stuff sometimes. I'd be like, damn, I went through that. I need to hear that again because I'm surprised I made it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I just have one of my grandsons just joined the Army. And graduated. He's in the infantry, and he's on his way to Hawaii pretty soon. Well, I got to go inside. It's getting chilly out. It's like down in the 30s now. I thought it was warmer outside, but it wasn't. Okay, I'm back.
I'm back.
I was starting to shiver outside, but I thought the reception might be better because it's on my cell phone.
So you've put this music together. You're getting a lot of people to watch your stuff and play your stuff, and you're a guy that's had a lot of experience. You're not some hack. We had a kid on earlier, Caleb Reed, CR.
Please.
17-year-old kid is rapping about guns and shit in the street, and you actually sing about the stuff. You actually had experiences.
Yeah. We've got actually, it's a kind of a strange thing, but the configuration for the band now, there's actually 3 veterans in the band from different eras, but we've got 3 veterans, and a lot of my songs, like the CD we're working on now is called Through Love and War, and it's a 50-50 make of, war songs, and I do get quite a bit of reaction from veterans and stuff. One of my songs, Lucky, which is going to be a collaboration with one of heavy metal's top guitar shredders, Ira Black, is going to be working with me on that. And it's about my first day in Vietnam all the way to what I'm actually still going through now. And the song is, it's about between 8 and 10 minutes, depending on which version we do. It's totally about the war, and it's a very emotional tune. But it's also very rocking.
As artists, as a lot of people that are artists, what needs to happen is kind of like the old Run DMC days, but not just like the rap and rock, more of like a rock, jazz, just like a full-blown mixing pot like America, as a music, as a lot of people should try to collaborate. You know what I'm saying? But
the collaboration that I'm doing is going to be like my new classic rock with metal. I do have one of my other grandsons is an awesome rapper. He's I think 18 or 19, but the things he raps about are things he's actually dealt with and stuff, and he's phenomenal. But I tried to do a collaboration with him, and so far it's not doesn't work as well with new classic rock, I guess. But
you know what the craziest thing about that is, with classic rock and you being a part of Vietnam, classic rock was all about the things that went on in the world. It was more classic. I do like classic rock. I'm probably one of the few black guys that be like, you like classic rock? What the fuck? Most of my bones be like, what the fuck are you listening to? I'm listening to fucking classic rock. What the fuck are you listening to, motherfucker?
yeah. And the trip that's got people going with us and got them following us is that we have that kind of a sound from that era, but yet everything we're doing is more relevant to now. But when we play shows, we do like interpretive covers from the classic rock era. So that's why I consider ourselves a new classic rock band.
And this is just the idea.
We're not a new band playing classic rock. We're a new classic rock band.
And this is just the idea. You can take it, you can steal it, you can run with it. I don't really care. I don't want no parts of it. I don't want even to be even acknowledged. But what I'm saying is, like with the classic rock, your excuse me, your grandson that can an awesome rapper. You could take it as in a full genre, like a switch, like a blending pot, to where you can put it.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like where this was Vietnam, but this is what we're living with today on American streets. So we're still in Vietnam. We're just not overseas. We're here. And you can
it's going on right here in America now. Yeah.
And you can put some of his rap.
It's sad.
You can put some of his rap with some of your music, and I guarantee you, $1 to a fucking donut, it'll pop. It'll appeal to the older people that's part of the world.
Oh yeah.
And it'll appeal to the younger people that's actually living in this poverty-stricken world. When you can go to a city in America and it looks like a third world country, Detroit, I don't mean to mention your name, Arkansas, I don't want to mention y'all, but I'm just saying. And you can go to these places and it looks like that. That is something that people from these type of eras could definitely relate to and listen to, and it may even bring a different fan base, so to speak, and an even broader fan base, because there's other peoples in other countries. Germany, for example, there's places over there that's just like still behind on time, that they don't even get the love from the government or anyone, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. And it's sad that we're getting to that point nowadays.
So I'm just saying, as an idea, maybe use them as some that may not sound specifically right to you at that time. I was always taught, never delete nothing. Keep all your.
Yeah. You always keep everything in mind, because you got to keep an open mind for everything, because you never know what's going to really work for the moment.
What you may not like, you may let somebody else hear is just some fucking bullshit, and they be like, "Oh my fucking god, I love it." So you may just, as an example, may just want to put one of those out there with your nephew or one of your people who do jazz or different type of genres of music, and see what they listen to, and see how people take to it, because music is blending, but it's not blending. It's getting more watered down bullshit pop, fucking floozy lollipop shit.
Yeah, and the auto tune and all that bullshit, that kind of stuff. It's like
now it's like it's okay to be a junkie. When I was growing up, it wasn't no fucking okay to be a junkie. You smoke your weed, you may do your coke. You know what I'm saying? You may even do your heroin every now and then. But you wasn't okay to be off Xanaxes, off fucking weed, off coke, off ecstasy. Goddamn, when the fuck did it become cool to be a junkie? When did I miss that message?
You're right about that.
I have to agree on that one.
I'm just saying.
So where are you guys located exactly?
We are in the whereabouts of Hutchinson, Kansas. We are in Kansas, of all places.
You don't.
Oh, wow. Go figure. Oh, I love you. Well, I tell you what, it's good to finally talk to you guys. That's for sure. We had a couple.
Yeah, we had some miscommunications. We had some weeks where we had some guests booked, and they just didn't know how to shut the hell up, and we couldn't get you on.
Well, really, they should have. They should never even spoke. They should just shut their fucking faces.
So I'm glad that we have you on with us today, and you're actually a very interesting character.
Well, we try to be. That's part of the Papa Joe show. I'm straightforward. I'm real. I do exactly who I am. I don't try to be anybody else or try to be like anybody else. I'm Papa Joe DeMayo, and the Papa Joe show does what the Papa Joe show does.
You know what? And that is something that is a lost art within music. Everybody's doing music to please to everybody else. When artists really used to do music, they did it for themselves. Now, for those who liked it, that was awesome. For those who picked up on it, it was awesome. But if you didn't like it, fuck you. Because I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me and to relieve myself, to relieve my sting. Now, if you don't like it, go suck on a dick.
Hey, dude, I like that attitude. It's pretty much the way you should be.
It should be, but it's not the same no more.
You gotta stay who you are, no matter what's going on around you and who's around you.
It's been
and that's one of the things that I think draws people to the Papa Joe shows and to our music is the fact that we don't pretend to be anybody. We've been through our shit. We know everybody has shit going on, and we relate to everybody.
Well, please give me your word as a Vietnam man, as a Army man, which I was gonna join. When they got to talking about the Navy and being out at Army, I said, being out at sea for months around men, I said, nah, I can't do a bunch of dicks like that forever. But anywho, give me your word as if A&R get in your ear and you do get word and people do start like you, that you will stay true to yourself, that you will stay true to who you are and not become pop people like a lot of artists have been. I'm the shortest artist that you listen to, that now they sound totally different now that the public done got in their ear. A&R, tell them this what you sound like.
Yeah.
Give me your word that you will sound like who you are now.
I will be who I am, no matter how big this may get. I will always be the same person, and I will always write the same way I write, and I will always talk about the things that I talk about and stay true to the people.
I like to hear that. I will keep you true to your word, sir. I will keep you true to your word, because that is something that is a lost art within the music industry, within artists being themselves, and just within people, period, and just our everyday lives. We lose focus, and we become what everybody else wants us to be.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. But the thing is, the trick to that is actually to surround yourself with people who think the same way about, letting people be who they are and being who they are to those people. Most of the people I deal with are all the same way. They just live their lives and let others live their lives. It's more about, screw with me, I'm gonna screw with you, and we'll all get along.
This is an awesome fucking guy. I like him.
Yep.
You said something my mom just said to me today. I believe, and see, that's why I hang by my fucking self. Before I met Jag, I was pretty much by myself. Somebody else introduced. And since I talked to Jag, it's been awesome. But I always believed in, if you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. But if you fuck with me, then I'm going to fuck with you.
Yeah. That's the thing. It took me. It's been 43 years since I came home, and I still have certain problems, but it took me over 25 years to, calm down and get back to being a human being again. But I still have that little bit left in me to where, I'll treat everybody with respect, and courtesy they deserve. But if they push the button,
it is what it is. It is what it is.
I can go the other way too, but I try not to. I try to keep away from those situations as much as possible, and hope for everybody to do the same so that we can get a better world going than what we've been doing the last 10, 20 years.
It's kind of like you say. It's kind of like what you may think. Let me live, and I will let you live. But if you fuck with me, you will be in a rice paddy. You know, you will find yourself in a rice field. I promise. You know.
Hey, I know I could count on you guys to have my back. That's for sure.
You know.
Hey, can I just mention, if any of your listeners want to get in touch with the Papa Joe Show?
Yes, go ahead,
please
man.
Tell us.
Yeah, we are on Facebook, The Papa Joe Show, or fans of the Papa Joe Show. And we also have an artist e-card, Papa Joe DeMaio, DEMAIO. And if you go on the artist e-card, there's a couple of free downloads of Keep Rolling Long and Thank You Girl, which is another one of our tunes. Thank You Girl needs to be remixed and stuff, but it still sounds okay. It's like a garage type situation. But Keep Rolling Long is the studio recording, and those are free downloads. So hopefully they can grab it and carry it with them.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now, you've managed to do some really cool stuff. What do you have coming up this year?
Well, so far this year, on the 21st of this month, we're playing a new venue in this place in Harrisville, Rhode Island, called Uncle Ronnie's Red Tavern, and we're going to be doing a show there from like 9 p.m. till 12:30. We'll do 3 full sets of originals and interpretive covers. Hopefully we'll have some merch to sell while we're there and stuff. Then in February, we're doing a show at a place called Charlie Bravo's in Putnam, Connecticut. And that place there, I love going to play there because the guy's a veteran. The bar dedicates to veterans to the point of where any show, every show, veterans get in free.
That's awesome.
So it's like, it's nice to play places like that.
That's awesome.
And then we're going to work on getting things together and maybe run a GoFundMe page and try to get the money to finish recording the rest of the CD so we can get that out before the end of the year so that the world can hear what Through Love and War is all about.
Awesome stuff.
That sounds awesome, man.
That is pretty cool.
To go to a place that's dedicated to veterans, that's awesome because veterans don't get the respect that they should really in a lot of our society these days. They just don't. I mean, some of the things that you all have seen, have went through, just y'all. I mean, y'all take orders.
Yes.
Y'all take orders. Whether y'all know what y'all doing it for or not, that don't matter. What matters is y'all doing it for what's a better purpose, and y'all deserve more respect.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much, man. And you guys, I appreciate you finally getting a hold of me and keeping trying, so to keep rolling along.
Well, yeah, and I'm glad we connected, and I definitely want to have you back. Before we let you go, my friend, how do we get a hold of you one more time?
You can get a hold of me at Papa Joe 1112 at hotmail.com, or you can go to my Facebook page, Joseph V. DeMaio, DEMAIO, or you can go to my artist e-card, Papa Joe DeMaio, or you can go to YouTube, Papa Joe DeMaio, and there's or just check videos of Papa Joe DeMaio or the Papa Joe Show on YouTube, because there's a lot up there that I don't even know about.
Okay. Well, that is fantastic. You definitely I can't speak for Derek on this, but I think that you definitely have saved the end of the show here.
You know what? He has definitely spoke for me because the last person almost crashed it. You have definitely been a pickup.
I'm glad I could be of service.
and we're glad you could be a part of the service.
If you ever get out that way, we'll definitely stop in and do a live interview with you.
Definitely. I would love that. And have yourself a happy New Year and a good Sunday. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you, man.
Hey, thank you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Keep rolling on.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Papa Joe to end our broadcast today.